When planning for a tree, plant corn.
What's the look at now?
When planning for a tree, plant corn. When planning for a decade, plant trees. When planning for life, train and educate yourself. With this proverb, I would like to wish you all a very wonderful evening. Respected officiating principal, Dr. Anna Nina George, HOD M.Ed Department, Dr. Deepa Varghese, Assistant Professor, Mr. Sanjay Suselan, staff members and all my dear friends. I, Ms. Arpita Randin, SY M.Ed student, on the behalf of GVM's Dr. Dada Vaidya College of Education, would like to welcome you all for the FY M.Ed Induction Program. We have chosen this day as today we celebrate World Teachers' Day, and it is our privilege to be a part of this noble profession. When students enter an institution, they come with diverse thoughts, backgrounds and preparations. The purpose of Student Induction Program is to help new students adjust and feel comfortable in the new environment, inculcate in them the ethos and culture of the institution, help them build bonds with other students and faculty members, and expose them to a sense of larger purpose of self-exploration. Due to COVID, as we are not physically present here, but still virtually connected, we will try our best to make you all feel welcome and comfortable in our own way. Every new thing should begin with the blessings of Almighty. As you begin your new academic journey, let us all pray for your successful journey ahead. I request Mansi Bakle to take the blessings of the Almighty.
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् कौन कहता है भगवान आते नहीं, कौन कहता है भगवान आते नहीं, तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं, तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं, कौन कहता है भगवान खाते नहीं, कौन कहता है भगवान खाते नहीं, बेर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं, बेर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं, कौन कहता है भगवान सोते नहीं, कौन कहता है भगवान सोते नहीं, माँ यशोदा के जैसे सुलाते नहीं, माँ यशोदा के जैसे सुलाते नहीं, नाम जपते चलो काम करते चलो, नाम जपते चलो काम करते चलो, हर समय कृष्ण का ध्यान करते चलो, हर समय कृष्ण का ध्यान करते चलो, याद आएगी उनको कभी ना कभी, याद आएगी उनको कभी ना कभी, कृष्ण दर्शन तो देंगे कभी ना कभी, कृष्ण दर्शन तो देंगे कभी ना कभी। अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं, रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Mansi, for such a melodious invocation. Any program cannot be started without a formal welcome of the invitees. So now, I would like to request Dr. Deepa Varghese, HOD of the M.Ed department, to formally welcome you all. Yes, ma'am.
Very respected Dr. Anjan professors and staff, second year students and dear freshers. Great. It's my pleasure to welcome you to this induction program of M.Ed for the academic year 2021. Before welcoming each and every one, I should remember and show my heartfelt gratitude to very Reverend Brother Dr. our former principal. This year is a child of our Dr. Alex, the pioneer who was responsible for writing this course in the prototype. It's a great pleasure and honor for me to have our official principal very respected job to this function. Our is a lady of virtue, very humble, highly dedicated, and very punctual for her life with students and with all members of faculty. Man's ideology is highly unique and determined for others. I am very proud to say that ma'am did host the flag of GVM in every nook and corner of our state with her brilliant administration and execution of the program. We are so grateful to have such an eminent administrator and a lady with mission and vision as a principal.
Continue. हाँ कंटिन्यू करो. Fire is one of the 5 elements that form the human body and is a transformed form of Surya. This is its greatness. It's a tradition to light a lamp first before starting any auspicious events or rituals. Light symbolizes the absence of darkness, grief, and unhappiness. Almighty's divine grace is spread all over the environment by lighting the lamp. I request our officiating principal, Dr. Anna Nina George, to please light the lamp.
ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसोर्मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
Thank you, ma'am. Your arrival for the M.Ed course marks a new chapter in the story of your life. But this chapter will be a bit different. The preceding chapters were maybe largely written by others, your parents, guardians, families, teachers, and the like. But now, as you have chosen this course, you will be the principal author of this new chapter of your life. To support you, push you, motivate you, to give you your best, you will be having a great mentor, guide, and a leader in the form of our dynamic officiating principal, Dr. Ananina George. Dr. Ananina George is the principal in charge of GVM's Dr. Dadavidya College of Education, Ponda, Goa. She holds a PhD in mathematics education. She has been persistently working in the field of education for the last 26 years. Her areas of specialization are student-oriented, innovative teaching methods of science and mathematics, environmental education, educational psychology, classroom management, and using integration of ICT in teaching science and mathematics. She has completed an UGC-sponsored project on mathematics in Standard 7 using 5E model in Goa. Ma'am has been recognized as a PhD guide by Goa University in 2018 and has 6 students registered for PhD. She is the coordinator of Science Popularizing Program Siphon in secondary schools of Goa, funded by Department of Science and Technology Goa, inspired by Dr. Arvind Gupta, using low-cost materials and hands-on experience since 2010. She has trained 300 science student teachers and conducted science popularizing programs in 40 schools, catering to more than 1,000 school children since 2011. She is a resource person for mathematics and science workshops and has conducted 30 workshops in different states since 2011. She has also designed a 1-year pre-primary teacher education course at GVM's College of Education. She regularly writes articles for various magazines as well as for Oxford University Press e-newsletter on science teaching. During the lockdown, she has independently constituted a forum called the Goan Forum for Educational Research and Promotion in the month of May. She has organized 5 national webinars on educational research and 1 panel discussion on sustainable development in post-COVID-19 era under the forum within 1 month of its inception. So we are indeed lucky to have her as our officiating principal. Now I would like to request Dr. Ananina George to address the online meet.
Good afternoon. Welcome to all first year batch of M.Ed 2020-2021. Welcome to all my loving, special, affectionate second year M.Ed batch. I am putting it there so that the first year feel a little bit jealous. Respected Dr. Deepa Varghese, Sanjayan sir, all the teaching faculty of Dr. Dadavidya College of Education, Mrs. Maria Falcao, coordinator of extension, all supporting staff of the college. This induction program of M.Ed 2020 has been organized on an auspicious day, the World Teachers' Day. International World Teachers' Day is organized. We wanted to organize the M.Ed inauguration for the first year at the earliest. So I was in a hurry to organize it and I chose this day, October 5th, because it's the Monday. Today morning, Sanjay sir sent a beautiful message as he usually does, and he said, Madam, you have chosen a wonderful day. It's the World Teachers' Day. So the first year students should know that you are fortunate. Maybe by chance we did it, but you had this day really designated for you to start a wonderful journey. As our announcer Arpita has already said, it is a journey, it's a new chapter. Let me put across to all the first year M.Ed students, I don't have to tell this to my second year students, but my first year students I want to say that we have put lots and lots of energy and time and effort and lot of thinking in the last 2 months. If you are not aware, maybe because you are not there, but if you want to know about it, you should ask our second year students, you can ask Dr. Deepa, you can ask Sanjayan sir, you can ask my office, the amount of time and effort that we are spending to make M.Ed possible. So that is why Arpita has rightly said that this is not just another course or just another chapter, but it's definitely a new journey. You are right. So any information that you want about M.Ed, please contact me on my email. You can contact my office. Blanche is there who looks after the M.Ed course. Even Maria Falcao, she also looks after the M.Ed course. Precisely what I want to say is that you are not admitted in the college, you are not coming. Even if you are after admission, you will be having online. But remember, there is a large force which is working tirelessly, relentlessly. We are working to make M.Ed possible. So M.Ed is not just happening just like that. Many people are putting minds and hearts into it. Lot of working is there. We don't have Saturdays and Sundays. We are working to make M.Ed possible. So the first year students need to take this note very seriously, that we are doing this course with earnestness. We want to see that this course goes across the state and gets a lot of name, and not only name, but we prove useful to the state of Goa. That is my aim. So for that, so remember that we are not just giving you admission to come and take yet another one degree. We want to make this program very useful to you, and for that my second year students will vouch for what I am saying, because this is not just another course, but this is something where we look at education at a very, very high level. And I have to congratulate my second year students, though they have not completed the course, but I am really, really proud of my second year students, because they have shown their might in the first year, and when they are in the second year, when I am giving them higher challenges, they are taking it with open arms, and they are doing such high level of performance that I am really, really proud of my first batch, which is about to come out from the College of Education in short while. In a few months from now they will get the degree, but I am proud of them even before that. So it is a main thing. So I would really request the first year students to maintain the highest level of dignity and honor for this course. Please do not consider this course as just another one degree. It is an important element from the gamut of higher education which is missing from this state, and that is why with lot of effort, we have to remember Alan sir, Dr. Alan Abrio, who was the earlier principal of this college. He has worked tirelessly to make this degree possible. So first year students, please take note that it is not just another degree. It is not just you pay a fees and you get, but there is lot of dedication and devotion which is required for this course. Please make yourself mentally ready and physically ready to take this journey, which is really tough, but it is very rewarding. My second year students will definitely vouch for this, that it is rewarding. What our main aim is, why are we having this M.Ed degree? That is the main thing. Our M.Ed degree is to create higher level warriors in the field of higher education. Okay, and we want to give to our state of Goa very good research background in the field of education, which is missing in our state. So in order to fill that gap, which is the most important thing in the field of education, that is research. So we do not have much research in this. So in order to cultivate research culture in our state, and so that our Goa gets a better kind of education, better academics, better academic achievements in terms of school education as well as higher education, we have thought of having M.Ed as one of the most pertinent courses that Goa must have. It is not having, and we are doing our level best to give the best course possible to Goa back as the students of M.Ed. So those who are admitted in M.Ed have to take it this specially, that we are not doing it just as a course, but we are doing it so that the state government gets back, and the schools and the colleges, they get really good educational leaders, not just teachers. So keeping that in mind, I want the first year students to take this as a point of caution, not to take it very lightly. It is not something that you can take an admission and come just for exam. It is real work hard, and it really gives you the benefits of your hard work. It is not just hard work, it is not just meaningless hard work, but it gives you full meaning of education, and you will definitely enjoy your dedication, you will enjoy your hard work, and you will see the results that you are thinking of in your school and in your college, wherever you are teaching. You will find that you are now a better person, and you become a source of knowledge and resourceful person wherever you are. You will be knowing more about education than anybody in the staff room that you are. So you become one step ahead of all others who are there. So M.Ed really makes you a different person, and M.Ed helps you to contribute to the state of Goa. Now, as today we are observing as the World Teachers Day, I was going on the internet to find out what is the theme just if you can put the theme, and the theme of today's work 2020, October 5th, 2020, a very specific theme is there. Theme is also there. If you can give me. Redefining, I had the theme of this day is there.
Leading in crisis,
Yes, leading in crisis, redefining, reimagining the role of teachers. So imagine this, we are now in the crisis, we don't have to say that. It's a crisis situation, and in this crisis situation, UNESCO has said that today's theme for 2020 is we are reimagining the role of teachers, and we are not just teachers, they have started it with leading in crisis. That means in this crisis, it is not the engineer who is leading, it is not the doctor who is leading, but it is the teacher who is leading according to UNESCO. I am not saying, I found this as a very apt theme which they have taken, that in this crisis when people are asking where do we go, the answer is coming from the teachers, and that UNESCO has taken as a theme. So this should be your theme for the next 1 year for both first year and second year, and even for the B.Ed students. I think this is a very apt theme that UNESCO has taken. Leading in crisis, teachers, not anybody else, reimagining the role of teachers. Wonderful thing. And one statement which I found, which I wanted to share with you before I end my speech, is a joint statement from UNESCO, ILO, UNICEF and Education International. In this crisis, teachers have shown, you see, as they have done so often, great leadership and innovation in ensuring that learning never stops. Okay, learning never stops, and that no learner is left behind. We cannot take the reason that there is no network, the students are not, they are saying no learner left behind. It is not 5% or 10%, no learner. I mean, they are saying it should be 100% learner should be covered. That's the meaning. Around the world, they have worked individually and collectively to find solutions and create new learning environment for their students. They have created new learning environment. They didn't wait for the government to give the learning environment. UNESCO says that they're giving full credit to the teachers, and I'm very proud that UNESCO has made such a wonderful statement, taking care of all the teachers at all levels, having facility, not having facility, in the villages, in remote villages or in remote places, access to internet. No, they have not put all that conditions. They have said that they have created new learning environment for their students to allow education to continue. So that is why you are the leader in the crisis. Their role of advising on student reopening plans and supporting students with the return to school is just as important. So you see, they have taken leaders, teachers as the leaders, to show the way that how to reach to the students and see that learning never stops. And next, they are asking the leadership from the teachers in terms of reopening of the schools. So UNESCO has given lot of credit to the teachers, and UNESCO is expecting lot of leadership from the teachers. I think this is the biggest honor of recent times I have seen towards teachers. It is not only that teachers are great and big statements are made, they are recognizing the role that the teachers have done in this era of this pandemic time, what the teachers have done. They are giving a recognition, and also saying that teachers are the only people who can give us the answer. That is another thing that I am seeing from what the Director General of UNESCO, Audrey Azoulay, what he is saying is a fantastic statement that they have given from UNESCO. I think they have marked the day just with this one statement, which encapsulates everything about teachers world over at any level. They have not demarcated which teacher, they have just called it as teachers. So maybe some of you must have seen on the WhatsApp, there was one small picture which had come recently 2-3 days back, somewhere in Jharkhand, I think. They are in a rural area. There is a rural school where the children are all sitting in the balcony outside, and one picture of that blackboard is there, and the teacher is teaching with the help of a mic. Okay, the teacher, because social distancing, so classroom cannot be used. So he has put on the corridor, children are sitting, blackboards are there, and the children are writing on the blackboard in order to maintain social distancing. Point I am saying is, how, see, the teacher has used ingenuity. No government has told, it is his own idea that I will take a mic and with a loudspeaker he is teaching to the children. See the idea that the teacher is having. So on this World and Teachers Day, I think that our answer does not necessarily come from having all the network. So it is the create new learning environment, which is, I am taking that one phrase from the UNESCO statement, creating new learning environment and no learner left behind. I think these 2 points are the most vital points for the first year M.Ed students. That is, we do not have chance to make an excuse. That is the point. You cannot make an excuse that this is online, so we cannot, the lecturer has not come, we don't know this. No excuses are allowed over here, because you are the leader. In a crisis time, you cannot expect the best things to happen, but to happen to you, but you have to make it happen for your learners. And for that, we want leaders. And M.Ed is nothing but making you a leader, so that you become a leader in crisis, out of crisis. Okay? And Goa gets the best academic achievement. Goa deserves the best, and through M.Ed, we want to give the best to all our schools, to bring research into school, primary school, even in the higher secondary. In all the levels of education, teachers should think of research, and this can come only if our students take up M.Ed very seriously, and we are able to spread the light of M.Ed all over Goa. People should find the difference, that those who have done M.Ed are really one step ahead, and they are having answer to every crisis. And they solve all problems through research, not by speculation, and they do not have any room for complaint. So with these words, I would like to end my speech, and I want to specially thank the head of the department, Dr. Deepa Varghese. Though she is far away, she is a very dynamic lady. She takes things very seriously. Sanjayan sir, full of innovation. He is, you touch him and innovation oozes out of him, creative ideas. He is in touch of everybody. I think he may be having people known to him in the moon also, because he has got his students in NASA. He was saying, madam, we can have interplanetary, he told me, madam, we will have it, because intercontinental is very less for him, national is nothing for him. So I said that, sir, what will suit you is interplanetary. He said, yes, madam, I have one student in NASA. So that means we can have interplanetary also. So next time we will be having one workshop that is between Earth and Jupiter or something like that, maybe moon, I don't know. That is a kind of Sanjayan sir. If Sanjayan sir is there, it is possible. I am not surprised. Immediately he said, madam, I have a student in NASA. So you can just imagine what would be the next interplanetary conference. So, and behind all this, you can see me on the camera, I am going on speaking, but to make my speech reach to you, I have got dedicated people over here in the form of Diptej Vernekar and Miss Prajakta Kavlekar. I cannot have words for them. Dedicated is not the word. I will check in the dictionary for yet another word. Totally dedicated. These two people, if they are there, I don't have to just worry about. I will reach to you through some wire. They will see that I have reached to you. So I have my right hand, Mrs. Maria Falcao. She is my right hand. And my right hand is also there. That is my Blanche, Mrs. Blanche is also there. These are, because why I want is that the FI M.Ed students may not know that there is a huge force working behind this course. That is why, and I have to give full credit to my team, and my two wonderful students are there, Mansi and Arpita. I am fortunate to have them as my B.Ed students, and now I am more fortunate to have them as my M.Ed students, and maybe in future as my PhD students also, can't say. So why I am saying that such a program is possible, because of the relentless dedication of my team, and I am very proud of them. They may not come in front of the camera, but I am saying thanks to my whole team, which makes all these things possible through online. You have no idea the amount of ingenuity is the word I will use for my IT team, that you name it and they will see that the program gets across and reaches to each and every person who has logged in. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for always motivating, encouraging and inspiring us. Under your guidance, we, the SYs and FYs, together as a team, will really work hard and bring glory to the institution as well as to the field of education. As we come to the end of the program, I would say that the program wouldn't have been successful without the efforts and contribution of everyone. So to show our gratitude, I would like to request Mr. Sanjayan Suselan Assistant Professor M.Ed Department, to propose a vote of thanks. Sir, over to you.
Thank you. Honorable Principal Dr. Annalina George, Coordinator, Extension Department, Dr. Diva Varghese, Associate Professor and Head of the Department, other B.Ed staffs, Blanche Ma'am, Deeptak Sir, Prachakta, and second year students, and most welcome to the first year students because they are the cynosure of this program. So first of all, I would like to appreciate the effort taken by Dr. Anna Nina George for revitalizing the research culture in our college as well as in entire state of Goa for disseminating the concepts of what type of research we have to do as a student. And even from the B.Ed level onwards, you can see that, especially the Siphon project. So that is the hallmark of, or we can say it, a trump card in case of doing a peculiar research, especially for the social upliftment of the students. So I would like to add, I would like to give some imperative outputs to the first year students of M.Ed department. First of all, the foremost thing is that, so teacher, you are teacher educators. So that is the term which we can use that. So instead of calling M.Ed students, so you are teacher educators. Okay. So that is the term which we have to put into inverted comma, teacher educators. So there is a paradigm shift in from your role in M.Ed first year onwards. So as a teacher educator, so you have lot of gallery of duties you have to perform. You may be a planner, or you may be a climate changer, you may be an initiator, you may be a social engineer. So lot of roles you have to perform for the development of society as well as the educational system, or you are the path liner or path breaker of the new students or the education system of Goa or the entire nation. So that is the first thing you have to bear in your mind as a teacher educator. So you are not students, so your role. So you just identify, or you should acclimatize with your role, that is as a teacher educator. Then the second thing which I am going to tell about, as a postgraduate student, so you have to keep some of the research attributes, like graduate attributes are there. Just like in foreign countries, the whole system of education, the students should possess certain graduate attributes. So similarly in M.Ed course also, you have to streamline with certain postgraduate attributes, which is very mandatory in the development of the curriculum and the course. So that you have to maintain. I don't know whether if you are a B.Ed student or the graduate student, whether you have followed that graduate attributes. But as an institution, definitely you have to follow the graduate attributes. So for that, we are checking your research diary. You have a index book is there, just like in foreign countries. So our college insists you have to keep an index book as well as a research diary. So whatever points or ideas when you visit with library or attending conferences or seminars or discuss with experts. So whatever points you have, so that should be just jot down. That's the word we can use it. Just doodle it or jot down in that research diary or the index book. So that is the foremost graduate attributes of a research student or a teacher educator. So I hope definitely you will follow these things. Then another aspect of is the third aspect is that this is not a mark based course. So we are not analyzing a student with the mark system. So nowadays you know that because the recent education system is focusing on OB, outcome based education. That is very important, and you should be analyzed or assessed by your skills. Okay, so you definitely inculcate or imbibe the skills which set by the UNESCO in 21st century. That is the transfer skills. So that is the duty of a teacher educators. So you definitely inculcate so a lot of skills, problem solving skills, research skills, knowledge management skills, and you should also understand about the UN sustainable goals, especially the SDG 4 and the SDG 1, because education and the alleviation of poverty, that is the 4 and 1 respectively. So your goal is to tackle the issues which we are facing today. So education for alleviating poverty. So education for the national transformation, not for monetary benefit. So that aim you should keep in your mind, and it is not a mark oriented degree. You have to do several presentations and research work and constant and incessant reading, both via online and offline. Then participate in webinars, then conferences, then several submits. So we will provide all sorts of imperatives or the accessories. So we will assist you at every juncture for your promotion of research culture. So what we have done 2019 onwards for the last batch. So with the dynamic principle, and we have a powerful academic team in our college, so that will stimulate or channelize so all sorts of energy for making the course a great success. So the thing is that you should be punctual, and punctuality is very important. And because otherwise it's not possible, because you have to submit a dissertation also as part of getting the M.Ed degree in the fourth semester. So everything should be very systematic. Okay, you should be very scientific, because now your role is changed. So you are teacher educator, not an MA student, or not a B.Ed student, or not MSc student or MBA. So there is a strong shift in your identity also. So that you have to keep, and you can also not the by heart learning, not for examination point of view. You have to change those aspects, because whatever skills you have learned in classroom. So nowadays, what we are facing in the society is that we got a lot of skills, but those skills which are not match with, there is a mismatch between the skills which we acquired in classroom and what the skills needed by the labor market, international or national or regional level. So that's why it's a stiff competition. Okay, so the research culture. So the three things which I am stressed is that the first one is that it is not mark based. So you have to work hard. That is the for the promotion of research culture in the entire college as well as in state and nation. Then second one, the acquisition of skills, not the mark oriented. We are checking the OB, outcome based education. Then the skills, like the skills for national transformation. And you also participate the massive open online courses. We have a chapter in our college recently, and you can do that several courses, and you should be part of all academic events, because we learn many things from conferences, seminars, projects, then development programs, webinars. So that is your duty rather than the mugging up. So we are not promoting the banking system of education. Okay, so we have a liberal approach for assimilation of information in knowledge-based economy and society. So these are some of the insights which I want to give you, because in the coming days we will give you, because we have a induction program in the coming days also. So we will give you a lot of inputs. What are the things we have to inculcate as a teacher, educator. So I would like to not prolonging my speech. I would like to express my entrusted duty of proposing vote of thanks. So at the outset, I would like to congratulate as well as have a bower of thanks to the dynamic and versatile principal, Dr. Anna Nina George, and she is very academic liberal, because whatever points or new ideas or innovative ideas when I share with her, so she is very uh, open, we have to implement that. So actually it's a boon for the Dr. Dada Vaidya College of Education, as well as the Govan society also, Govan society, or the entire nation also, because lot of ideas we will gather from Dr. Annanina George, and she is always dynamic for implementing as well as deconstructing as well as reconstructing the ideas into the suitable manner, or disseminating to the whole society. So thank you, ma'am, for your invigorating talk about the insights about M.Ed course, as well as she also spoke about the vital role of UNESCO, because today is an important day, because we are celebrating the World Teachers Day. So this is the right moment for it's a good beginning. Okay, this is the chain leap, not a short leap. It's a chain leap, because the Arpita also start with a function with a Chinese proverb. So similarly, this is the big step in the milestone of Dada Vaidya College of Education. So I am giving a great big thanks to Dr. Anna Nina George for enlightening us with her invaluable words, as well as enticing words to the plethora of academic audience. Thank you, ma'am, for your invaluable words. Then I would like to thank Dr. Deepa Varghese, because we constantly communicating via WhatsApp and phone about the course and about the induction program. We already scheduled some patterns of induction program. So I express my profound gratitude to Dr. Deepa Varghese, who is also very dynamic and a teacher of patience, who always in the forefront of M.Ed department for instilling the concept of education. Then thank you, ma'am, once again for your presence. And I would like to thank all B.Ed faculties who helped making this function fruitful one. Then I would like to thank Maria Coretti Falcon, who is the coordinator of Extension Department. And without her presence, it's very difficult to coordinate lot of events, because we are coordinating lot of extension activities like in-service training, then social development projects and programs, lot of outreach program. So that is because of Maria Falcon. So she is also very imperative for instrumental for channelizing this type of social and educational activities throughout Goa. So I thank Dr. Maria Falcon for her presence. Then I would like to thank Dr. Deeptej Wernerkar, who is also very supportive, because we can replace the word dedication. Instead of dedication, we can use the man of renunciation. That is the word that is apt for Deeptej sir and Prajakta ma'am. So they are always supportive. Okay, incessant renunciation. That is the apt word for Deeptej sir and Prajakta ma'am, who always support for every academic endeavors. Then I would like to thank all Blanche mom is there. She's also very instrumental in charge of the M.Ed program also of his every activities. She continuously contact with us as well as university and principal and office management. So without her invaluable presence, the course is big zero. So I congratulate at this moment her effort for channelizing the course. Thank you, ma'am, for your presence. Then I would like to thank Manasi, who beautifully sang or invoke us melodiously. I thank Manasi for her beautiful, enticing invocation. Then I would like to thank Arpida Tandon, who is eloquent speaker as well as event manager. We can say that that is the word we can use, that event manager, because she organized a lot of programs. Recently, she organized one international quiz and one webinar, and she is also a quizzer also. So I thank Arpita Dandan for her um, beautiful comparing. Then I would like to thank the second year students who also assembled in this virtual Google Meet. Thank you for their presence. Then finally, I would like to thank all first year M.Ed students. Warm welcome to the abode of learning, Dada Vaidya College of GVM, Dada Vaidya College of Education, for sharing and enlightening your knowledge on the top edifice. And I remember Dr. Professor Alan sir, who was very instrumental for channelizing the program. Then I also thank all multitasking staffs, office staffs, for making this event a great success. Thank you once again. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you, one and all. Have a nice day.